Ryan Norris right back up to welcome Sean Tucker.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as the Miller comes to a stop, out of the cockpit, Johnny Tucker and the one-time Oracle challengers
We're headed home today after a wonderful air show. Host Dan McCune, the M44C. Safe travels to Dan, Diane, and Mark. And now, coming out, we have another Sherpa, looks like. That's all seagull bait. And we don't want to turn this into the Alfred Hitchcock Birds film later on today. So we need your help. Help us keep the ramp clean, because birds and departing aircraft absolutely don't mix. Over Rhode Island. We're going to welcome in Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt in just a matter of moments for the Max Adrenaline Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the voice of the Air National Guard.
60 miles an hour, Jeff Boerboon Airshow right, John Klatt Airshow left, now through their very own smoke. 40, 50, 60 miles an hour is the last second. They'll flip-flop tail for nose as they work back towards the Airshow Center. John Klatt flying the 4-hour of the fleet. And access at Airshow Center now working on That's a certified 2.0 aerobatic airplane. It's just slow roll up to the top, now into the vertical tumble. He'll hang it there up on the top before jumping over now in the inverted flat spin. John Klatt up over the top of Airshow right, high above, trading off some of that altitude. Diving down with the airspeed nearly 240 miles. Jeff Klatt back up the other direction. John Klatt rolling his way by Airshow Center, 400 degrees per second. Around and around he goes as John works Airshow left. 45 on the way out. Jeff Boerboon Airshow left. John Klatt Airshow right. Watch closely now. Rolling their way by before pulling back. Hard on the stick now, driving down. Just over 15,000 hours of flight time. At Airshow right, a little bit of a pull. John Klatt up over the top now. Watch closely as he unwinds it back the other direction, rolling his way by towards Airshow Center. Jeff Boerboon in the foreground. John Klatt high up above now. Both John and Jeff end over end, tumbling both the MXS and the extra 300L. Jeff Boerboon, a graduate of the University of North Dakota, resides in the Phoenix, Arizona area. By right off the deck, up into the vertical now. They give you a good platform view. That's Jeff Boerboon right off the deck. He's inverted. Now upside down, all the control inputs, 180 degrees opposite that of upright. So down is up, up is down. Jeff pulling back hard on the stick, right towards the ground, building up some airspeed. And then look off to your left, folks, you'll see Mr. Neal Darnell in the flash-fired jet truck. Motorsports for over 25 years as Neal makes his way out onto the runway. I will guarantee you, John and Jeff are going to work down Airshow Center. As Neal works his way down, we invite you to come out on the line. If you're not already, get some pictures of Neal's highly modified Chevy S10 pickup. The Air National Guard's proud to present Max Adrenaline, featuring Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt behind the MXS, accompanying him, Jeff Boerboon, for the extra 300L, and in front of you, Neal Darnell in the beautiful flash-fire jet truck. Now, John working down right over the top of him. You see that Jeff Boerboon, he's going to get a shot at Neal as well, right over the top, as Neal belches out all that smoke and fire. That engine producing over 12,000 horsepower and nearly 7,000 pounds of thrust. Neal's going to work his way down to the yellow Corvette down at Airshow, right where you see his wife Marilyn. Neal will get set. The flag's going to come off. John Klatt, Jeff Boerboon, Neal Darnell. We're going to set up for a race. So we talk about 12,000 horse, 7,000 pounds of truck. John Klatt flying the MXS powered by an Island 540, producing around 330 horse. John's going to have the advantage with the air start coming in about one. What do you think? Is Neal Darnell going to win this race in the Flash Fire jet truck? I don't know, Ricky. What do you think? John Klatt flying the Air National Guard's MXS. You think he's got this race? Maryland coming out in a bunch of black smoke, meaning Neal's getting ready to spool up flags off the truck. John Klatt's working down Airshow right. He's coming in at over 160 miles an hour in the Air National Guard's MXS. Neal's in position. Maryland out there making final checks. Everything looks like a go. John Klatt at Airshow right. Jeff Boerboon at Airshow left, folks. Now, John's going to come in, lower the nose. Neal Darnell, a lot of black smoke, then you're going to see some fire. Neal lighting that afterburner, 12,000 horse. Here we go, it's race time! Ladies and gentlemen, Max Adrenaline, featuring Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt, Jeff Boerboon, and Neal Darnell. Up over the top, ladies and gentlemen, that's Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt hanging it on the prow. And above him is Mr. Jeff Boerboon flying in extra 300L. Maryland, Neal's Mike McCritchie team races down on behalf of John Klatt Airshow, I'd like to say thank you all for coming out here to this great event. John Klatt coming in one more time, Jeff Boerboon had a little bit of a tail chase. Fun here on this beautiful Father's Day Sunday afternoon when the skies are Quonset. If you'd like to learn more about John Klatt, please, we invite you to visit us at JohnKlattAirshows.com or like us on our Facebook page.
Drilled to a part of the Air National Guard. Well, how many of you were expecting the wall of fire today, huh? There they are again, just Boerboon and just Klatt. John Klatt. Happy to have you out here. All of this made possible, of course, by Unilock with Lachlan and Moran, Pratt and Whitney. Fine flying demonstration from your United States Air Force Thunderbirds. It's all ahead right here at the 2012 Rhode Island National Guard Air Show and Open House. From May 20th all the way to July 2nd. This weekend at the Rhode Island National Guard Air Show and Open House. The Folds of Honor Foundation has been supporting military families for nearly 5 years. They provide scholarships to dependents of the fallen and injured American soldiers. Together, Budweiser and the Folds of Honor Foundation are proud to help ensure that no family gets left behind. It's a great day to grab some buds. And our thanks to our friends at Budweiser as well as our friends at General Motors. Stop on by and see the new sleek Cadillac STCV, as well as the 2013 GMC Acadia. They're all on display here for you today at the Rhode Island Air Show and Open House right back there in the General Motors booth. It's a great chance to see some of the latest technology, including the all-new Chevy Volt. Stop by and say thank you to our friends at GM.